Episode 20. The Bell Beast is throwing an occasional fit, once again. It must have missed us while we were gone. Quite you. It seems like the Bell Beast isn't something that we actually use for fast travel up in the Citadel. They're too refined for Bell Beasts, I guess. Kinda makes sense. This episode I want to go back into the Act 1 area even though we just got to Act 2. For the express purpose of just checking on things if anything changed after hitting Act 2. And I mentioned before, it's been several days since I actually got to Act 2 and didn't really get the chance to play. During those days I was having some conversations with people just about Act 1. And it was revealed to me that maybe I didn't see everything that there might have been to see in Act 1. Not really a surprise, but the main thing is that I think I missed out on an entire area or something. I wouldn't know where that is on the map, but I guess I could check a few places. If I find it, then I find it. If I don't find it, I guess I'll find it eventually. We'll just look around and see if we can find it, while we're doing some other things. So I guess first we ought to check in on Bone Bottom, our main hub. Seems like everything's back to normal. More or less. No rampaging beasts around. No little pilgrim either. Anything new for sale? Well, just this one old thing. How much do we have now? Just the one. If we do ever have 3 out of 4 and I find my way back to the fast travel, then might as well pick this last one up. No more quests either. Well, I guess that's it here. Before I go, though, might as well check the map in depth. The one place that I was told that I might be missing, I'll get there eventually, I'm sure, as I play this game. The place I was told about is called The Mist. I have no idea where it is or how to get to it. But looking at this map, I can only imagine it's, well, in one of these little pockets where it's still kind of empty. So like maybe above the wormways and beneath the blasted steps. But it would seem weird to enter there. I'm not sure how you'd get in there. There's a little bit of space between Shellwood, the blasted steps, and the underworks. Kind of a weird pocket right here. But again, I'm not sure how you'd enter there, and also how you would fit the area name if there was an actual area there. It's just too small. And speaking of too small, this area under Shellwood, above the Marrow, also kind of too small. This little triangle between Greymoor and Bellheart, too small. And between Greymoor and Hunter's March and the Far Fields, way too small. Maybe something below the Far Fields and Deep Docks, and below Weaveness Outlaw, or something. If there is actually something below them, like the map. Like if the map scrolls down or something. But somehow I doubt it actually does that. So maybe to the right of Far Fields, to the top right of Sinner's Road, or somewhere above the Blasted Steps. Those are the only places I can think of. Or maybe to the left of Blasted Steps. If you go out of the Blasted Steps and go into the area called the Mist or something. But that's not really mist out towards the Blasted Steps. It's more of a, I don't know, a dust storm or something. Plus it would be weird if you could walk in that direction when Hornet told me no. Well, other than that, we can check over in Bellheart, see if anything changed. Maybe all of those repairs are done. Wake up. You were doing such a fit earlier. While we were in the underworks, we heard that one noise coming from what I assume was Bellheart? This is Bellheart, right? Yeah, it's right there. Anything to say? Your continued help to Bellheart is not gone unnoticed, Miss Traveler. In these terrible times, it's rare enough to see any wish granted. Now to see such care come from a stranger. Why, that's simply unheard of. I have seen the scale of suffering brought across Farloom, Pavo. And I will admit, fulfilling these requests may do little to affect the cause. Even still, I have found it a rewarding task. To aid another, the small warmth of it, I had almost forgotten. Heart of gold, that hornet. But only because we actually chose to do the tasks ourselves, I guess. And that's generic dialogue. Seems like the repairs are still going, and nothing we want to buy here. Didn't we have something we can sell? But there's nothing we want to buy either. Well, I guess other than the math shard. Maybe we want to hang on to our money in case there's like a shop up in the Citadel. Some kind of ritzy Citadel shop or something. Yeah, no new places to go in. I'm still not sure what I paid for with those repairs. So between the underworks, like to the right of that one tunnel and above Bellheart, it feels like that's where that one pipe with the echoing noise came from. But I wouldn't know how there's any like connection to any of Bellheart. There's actually very little I can do. I said I'd check back here since we triggered Act 2 and I wondered if that did anything. I guess the only person that might affect was Sherma, and Sherma's nowhere to be seen, not in the last place we saw them. Well, okay. What about that one prince guy? We, like, let him out, and then he was going somewhere, but I don't know where to find him. Like, if we have to trigger his event again. Well, hopefully I'll run into him before I reach the end of the game. Oh wait, we want to go to the halfway home, so yeah, fast travel. The halfway home is also sort of a hub. Kind of, not really. I doubt that guy has anything to say though. I mean, we can pay for a drink, and then he'd have something to say. Except not always. I think we exhausted his dialogue last time. Anyone new here? No. And we still don't have enough to complete this quest. I probably should have actually waited until I got 8 more guys killed up in the Citadel before I backtracked back to here. Oh well. Yeah, give me a drink. Any new rumors? None to speak of. Okay, so I guess nothing really changed after hitting Act 2. None that I can see. What about this guy? Like in the Sinner's Road? He said to come back later. He said like specifically after we hunted down, or like did some hunting or something. He would need time to prepare or something like that. I don't think he literally expected us to hunt down like a certain number of people. We gotta take the elevator over here. It just kind of felt like what he was saying meant we had to come back after a certain amount of time. I tried leaving the screen and going directly back to him, but that didn't seem to work. So maybe reaching Act 2 is enough time for him to do something? And while we're there, we can maybe check if there's maybe, I don't know, some way into the upper right. Though there's no path on the map leading out. What about Crawl Lake? If there was like some kind of secret pass out, and just looking at my map, if there is this missed area that somehow I missed, har, then it would have to be through some place that I guess wouldn't be marked on the map as like an actual viable way out, I think. Other than if it were actually like in one of these. If the mist was somehow past the deep docks, which it could be. If the underneath the deep docks in Farfield's theory is actually true, that there's like some part of the map there. Or between deep docks and Weave Nest Outlaw. But there's this one place past the keyhole, which could very well be that entire mist area I'm missing. Like if you go from the docks to the mist, that would make sense in a sort of, I don't know, wordplay sort of sense. Though the deep docks is all about fire, so if there was mist past the fire, that wouldn't really make sense. And then the only other place where the map actually branches off to is like the blasted steps here, which it didn't seem like we could jump up to. There's like this one thing above blasted steps, which I'm pretty sure was like a dead end of some kind. Like an actual dead end, despite what the map says. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this area that I've been told about that's somewhere around here is probably just like some secret way to access. Like maybe over here. What about this guy with this building? Maybe his building is like some kind of secret tunnel that leads to the mist or something? I don't know. Where am I? Aren't I in Sinner's Road? Wait. Hang on. Where am I? Because this should be the top right. No, wait, we gotta go a bit further up. Okay, now we're in Sinner's Road. So what about that one guy? I don't even remember his name, he just wanted to be Hornet Slave or something. This guy's gone. Of course. Why would he stick around? I mean, I guess he wanted to be inside the cage, or so he said. But he was a liar. He hated that cage. Damn. Just about made it. We can rest there. Oh, can we reach over here now? Actually, no, I'm pretty sure... No, wait. Why didn't I ever do that before? Weird. Well, just because I don't want to miss anything. Put this on. Temporarily. I have no idea why I didn't get this before. Actually, maybe I didn't use the extra range that the Reaper crest gives us. Just for the extra height off of this one jump. It's actually pretty hard to do with precise platforming, I guess. Wasn't actually that much. It all ends up though. Oh no. Well, great. So we gotta go up and to the right and back down. That wasn't quite what I wanted. Oh no. That's bad. Great. I went negative on health there. Good thing these guys can't really jump that high. Okay, we went positive. Oh yeah, I gotta go up, don't I? Yeah, unless we can maybe... There we go. Yeah, a lot of good range with the poke going on this. Just very versatile, the Reaper. Offense, defense, and platforming. So back down. This was just some random room. What was even in here? Just like a dog? Yeah, a dog. Alright, is this guy ready for us? I don't want to have to come all the way back here. There's no fast travel. Be a good slave. Oh, no, actually, I regret saying that. I don't know what you want us to do with that. Mistress, is the morsel I grew worthy? You grew it, okay, so it's not some random guy you captured. I hope not. You must consume and become stronger. This is how I will serve my mistress. While you hunt, I will prepare morsels, always preparing them for my mighty mistress. So, game logic. When this guy says while we hunt, does that just mean a certain amount of kills? This could have been triggered by getting to Act 2, or just being away for a certain amount of time. But just going explicitly off of what he says, it sounds like we have to just go out and do a lot of fighting. The game could very well just track how many how many enemies you kill. And then trigger something with sticks here, I guess. That's the only working theory that I have without looking into the code. Continue this work if it pleases you, sir, but do not call me your mistress, for I am not. But you are mistress. You are strong and I am weak. A slave, always your slave. No matter where we go in Forloom, everyone just kind of has this mindset ingrained. Slave must feed his mistress. Morsels will I grow. While you hunt, I am working. Always. So, I hit it? Okay, here I go. Oh, it's a Silk Eater. Okay. So this guy's sort of like the opposite of, that one guy in the graveyard from Hollow Knight. You don't have to go somewhere to use the Silk Eaters to get back your soul. You can just do it wherever you want. But you can come to this guy, who's way out of the way, just to get these things that are useful for not going out of your way to pick up your soul, or whatever it's called, your cocoon. That kind of makes sense from a gameplay perspective. You have to kind of tuck him away so that he's not too easily accessible. You kind of have to want it. Okay, well, we'll check back in every once in a while. Now we know what he does. And we can decide if it's useful to us. It's not too hard to reach here. Like, not too deadly, I guess. Maybe some of the dogs are scary, but they're not terrible. So if there's ever a situation where we think we can't recover our soul, maybe we can make the detour to go all the way back through here. Anything here? No. I feel like if there was the mist in the upper right of the Sinner's Road, there'd have to be some kind of like secret door or something. In this shaft or something, like at the top? Oh, those respawn? I guess I just never picked them up. Oh wait, wasn't this... It was a detour for that one key we used on the guy. There's nothing else here, right? No hidden path into the mist? I guess not. What's all this floating down, though? It kind of looks like the ash that we saw from the worm in the first game. Has that always been here? I feel like... No, it's only at the top zone there. Isn't it, or... No, I guess it's floating all the way down. Or is it more prominent at the top? No, it's always been here. I'm just stupid. Me just thinking that top place was special or something. Nothing above I can tell. Doesn't seem like there's anything above. Okay, very rude. Ow. Okay. Then we're gonna cheat. How about that? Okay, that's what I get for trying to cheat, apparently. I'm just wasting time when I could be up over in the Citadel. And there should have been nothing over here. Just one last check. There was nothing here, right? Yeah. Okay, well, that's something. Okay, so this was it. Gonna have to thank the people that told me about this place later. But this is to the left of Sinner's Road. How is this... Does this go into the Underworlds? No? And yet it's right to the left of the Sinner's Road, so it must be the Underworlds, but... This is a mist, right? Nothing. Very weird for this to just be its own zone. Oh, wait. This is a mist, okay. But how does it connect to the left of Sinner's Road? I mean, I can see where here in the map that would be, but based on this, there's nowhere for it to be. So I could have come here during Act 1, I guess. Okay, that was a trap. This zone's kind of weird. It's like... Well, the immediate feeling feels like it's incomplete, or... Like this little thing. It's got this gate that leads nowhere, that trap that sort of... It's just in a random place. Another random trap. Might just be like normal stuff for the mist, I guess. More of these floating moss, I guess. If that's what they are. I'm not sure which door I want to go down first. Well, I guess we're going down first. Yeah. Weird zone. Since this is an Act 1 area, I guess this might be a place where we can find chakra. If we hear any music or see some of the chakrams. Ah! Bitch. There's gotta be a tell for those. Okay, that's weird. What is this thing? I don't think I did damage to it. Very weird zone. I want to kill that thing so I can put it on my list. Okay, so the tell is... it's a button, I guess. Let's just trigger that. And a bear trap. Do we at least get silk off of this thing? Ow. I don't think so. Or do I? What number was I at? We do. That was actually pretty good positioning for me to at least try to kill it. Okay, we can kill it. It just didn't feel like it was taking damage. Like it didn't feel like it was bleeding or something. What was that thing? A race. Anguished specter of lingering dread. Despite its ephemeral nature, strong strikes can dispel the race. For a time. Okay, for a time then. Like how long? We're not going to sit here and wait. Oh no, you were here? Might be kind of a pain to kill this thing every time. Not that hard if we use our meter. What's this? Wait. I don't remember this when we passed here the first time. Wait. This is different. Great, now that's back. Damn, I hope we find that map soon. I'm losing track of all the doors I went down. I guess we can just like go down as far as we can go down and try to find our way from there. The initial thought was to explore every branching path on the way down, but it seems like the branching paths just go back up and... Well, actually, it went back up to like a place I didn't recognize. I don't think we can go further down, actually. I guess this is still technically in the downwards direction. Okay. I'm really lost. Really lost. Oh, it's like a Lost Woods thing. That's why when I went back up it wasn't the same area. And I guess that's why the area looks kind of just like randomly put together. No real rhyme or reason to it. Well, I haven't hit an area that's been like a repeat yet, so I guess I can just keep on exploring until I find something that looks familiar. I don't want to just pick any random direction though. I would like to keep on heading down. If I don't, like, fall into the abyss. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. So that's what happens when you fall into the abyss. So yeah, a Lost Woods situation it seems. Very weird. Oops. I guess instead of going down like I did last time, I can just go up. Oh wait, hang on. It's different. It's different every time. Are these like some kind of tell? I'm drawn to them every time, just like instinctively when I see them. But maybe we're supposed to follow them? Actually, when we entered the area, these things were floating around that lamppost, like, in the place we keep on respawning in. And then they went away, so I guess we're like sort of following them. I'm not sure which direction they're pointing in, if any. I guess they're sort of near this exit here. It could be that simple. Let's start with that theory. Alright, there's some over here. I guess they want us up. I don't see any more here, but just going to hope those guys were pointing me here. They could just be some random bugs, there could be no meaning to them. Let's try to look around this area a bit more clearly. They could just be like everywhere, all over the place, and there's no meaning to them. But if they're only in one place... Oh, it's the... Yeah, this is the same place I entered the first time. Okay, it seems like these guys are just all over the place. But do they really have nothing to do with, like, the way forward? Maybe as long as we generally follow them, it could be the right direction. We could also just kind of keep wandering, damn. Keep wandering until we find something that looks out of the ordinary or useful to us in some way. Damn. Yeah, they're all just kind of all over the place. In the Lost Woods, it wasn't always like the same tell, was it? Sometimes the way forward was a different thing than it was from the last time. So maybe it could sometimes be these moth things, but not always. Have we been here? I think we have, yeah. There's like more moss than usual. Or just the same amount of moss, and I'm just like feeling like I'm seeing them more than usual. Well, there's like 2 here. I'm probably just going insane, thinking there's meaning in the moss. Yeah, 3 here and 3 there. Just gonna keep on heading up. I was wondering why this guy wasn't attacking me. Really, the moss are the only thing I'm going off of right now. I say I'm going off of them, but I don't think there's any way that I'm logically using them. Okay, that was not what I wanted. Maybe I just wander around until I find the right zone that has, like, some kind of interesting place to go to. There isn't really any place that looks more interesting than the others. Oh, we've been here before. I guess what we can do is just try different exits that we haven't done before. Not pointing towards a hidden wall, these guys. Okay, we've been here. I think we went up last time. Yeah, we went up when we were here, so let's try a different exit. Oh no, please. We got caught. Oh, super hard. Like really hurt. Was that all from one attack from one of those things, or what? I'm pretty sure we just like fell into the abyss and took some damage, but that doesn't seem right either, because when we fell in before, we just woke up here with no damage. Maybe I want to go back? I mean, a bench is not too far away. We can make it. I just need a little bit more silk. These guys are easy enough to avoid. Oh, but I might be hit by a trap or something. Yeah, just make it quick. As quick as I can without embarrassingly dying to some random thing. I feel like I'm gonna die on the way down here, due to some floating guys. It's just on the left side, but there are some spikes there. That's a dead end, I remember. Okay, we made it. Long as we don't die to this. So, the mist. I'm glad I backtracked for this. I mean, I am, but it's also seeming like it's going to be a difficult way to get through. Oh no. Oh, we don't want that. What do we do? I'm definitely not taking that into the mist. This guy. You can help us. Okay, you can also kill us. That's bad. I don't want 0 health entering the mist though. Not enough to heal. But enough that I'm confident that we can just survive. Okay, these guys. Why are they... They went off in this direction. I'm pretty sure there's something, or they're nothing. They gotta be here for a reason. Let's do a thorough check of the area. There were 2 up there, there were 3 down here. Try not to fall into the abyss. And 3 down here. Hey, wait. What about this? I hadn't tried that button yet. What about these ones? Do they also, like, fly upwards if we... These ones. Yeah, they're all going in the same direction. Okay, we found it. I just had to remember that I have buttons. I tried this on the dead corpse, but not on these living bug things. Should have realized. What about you? Kinda hard to... Yeah, okay, fine. Which way? Up again. Oh no. At least that wasn't a full hit. Alright, where to now? Okay, they're going somewhere else. I was going to be worried if maybe they were just like going up every time I played the thing. Because maybe they were just like, I don't know, going up to the Citadel where they come from or something when we play that. And like any mods that we find in the game would do the same thing. But they are pointing the way to this. Whatever this is. Still no map either. Is this new or more random junk? I think we've seen this layout. We have. Down it is. If you say so. Oh no, that was close. I feel like these raids are getting more frequent. Definitely feels like it. Please go left. Okay, right, fine. Left would have been easy to exit out of. I mean, this isn't too bad, it's just dodging around these guys a little. Hey. We got something. I think. What in the hell? We're back in the goopy zone. I don't want to go in there yet. Not in the water. Yeah, we'll probably come back here after we're done in there, I guess. Whatever in there is, and explore the water, I guess. But I think we need our silk if we don't get a bench. Exhaust organ. Is this like pumping out the mist or something? Is the mist like... Don't think I've seen this flying thing before, although I guess I have if I haven't gotten like a new entry. The way it was flying around seemed different than usual. Different from what I remember, which I guess I just remembered wrong. Oh good, a bench. And yet nothing on the map for the mist until we actually get the actual real map, I guess. If we had the flying guy, we could maybe pogo up here. There seems to be some kind of shaft for an elevator, though. That little dip seems to be what that could be for. And what's this noise? A lot of steam. Is this like an actual organ? Like a pipe organ, or... Wait, what was that noise? Okay, that is a pipe organ. Is someone playing music or something? It doesn't sound like it's just from those few notes, but maybe we're only hearing part of the song. Oh wait, we gotta go up that way. Well, fine. I was thinking it'd be too hard to get up here in time, but I guess there's enough room to work with. And then down. I don't think there's an up. Yeah, that seems to be a dead end there. Like a ceiling or something. This doesn't seem to be one of the trapped ones. Does this go back down to the center room? I can't tell. Oh, is this another one of those guys? Yeah, another silk heater. Great. Nothing down here. Oh, that's the elevator. So I think that opened a shortcut, yeah. We didn't unlock the elevator, but the elevator unlocked the shortcut, I guess. What's this? Is this one of those, the Citadel fast travel things or something? Whatever they called it, the ventricles or something like that? Well, we can't interact with it, nothing to pay for. I'm a little bit lost. Thankfully not lost like we were in the mist, but still kind of lost. With the areas that I have and haven't been to. Okay, yeah, we went down here and then we screwed around down here for a while. And yeah, there was a Silk Eater, so we're done. Now we just gotta go up. Alright, this one's not trapped. I feel like they're gearing us up with silk or something. And is the music getting louder? Am I imagining that? No, I'm not imagining it. It's a boss. Okay. It's the Phantom of the Opera. Does she... I think she's fighting like Hornet did in the first game. She fights like Hornet, but not exactly like Hornet. We're evenly matched. Okay, dashing is not enough. Ah. She got us. I kind of panicked when she got the second to last hidden because I thought I was dead for sure. That's quite a bit of a run back. Not too bad with the shortcut though, that's why it exists. Okay, let's change our game plan. I don't think the knives will be too useful. And actually let's pick a, maybe something better than Reaper. The range might be good, but it doesn't feel great on her. We could try Wander, that one's faster, maybe we can get 2 hits in. Although this one's mainly for utility charms. The Beast. The Beast is pretty hard for me to use. But it's aggressive. It's like a good kind of aggressive, especially the dive kick. I feel like the dive kick might be a very good way to attack her. No defensive things. Hunter is pretty basic. If we went with the Reaper, the range is okay. But the slowness of the attacks, I'm not so sure. I think we'll try the Wanderer after all. Dreadstorm or... do we want to attack forward or attack all around us? Let's try attacking forward, I guess. We're gonna try the listing. It does seem like it might be good if we get above her, which is pretty often. We might keep the mask on. We could change it out for... actually, what would we change it out for? And yeah, the rest of it I don't think really matters. We're not gonna do this. Okay, let's give this a shot. Gotta remember how this works though. And gotta remember the fastest way back up, in case I die again. She got some cheeky hits on me at the very beginning, because I didn't know she was gonna spawn on the left side with some mean old steam. Right into it. Yeah, get in and out. Just like that. That's not what I wanted. Right, it's on up, not down. Damn. Damn. Ow. Right, it's up, not down. It's an interesting attack. I don't know how to use it properly though, the drill. Keep on trying to do the dash attack, it's not working. Okay, it's up into R1, gotta remember. Oh, she's going crazy. Damn. She stopped doing it as soon as I tried to dash into her. Okay, that was an okay run. I don't know if the drill will work. It's just kind of hard to tell how the drill attacks, like on a normal enemy. I could try it again though. If I could just change this to down and R, it would be a lot more useful though. Just gotta get used to it though. Gotta get used to tools not being where I always am comfortable with. The dash attack is actually a bit harder to use when I have the super speed from the anklet. I always go for it, the dash attack. It just feels good when I actually hit the dash attack. We can actually get more than one hit in. And actually, we can stand a bit closer to her than I thought. Okay, that's the big damage I was hoping for. Yeah, go crazy. No. Wall. Okay, that was a bad move. Damn. I can't believe this. It was going so well, and then I used all of my my tools and just kind of failed at the very end. The drill does actually get a few good hits in. I think it just depends on when the boss decides she wants to move, right? Alright, well, we're not ending this until we actually beat that boss. I've decided. Okay, but before we go in, I can't just use the drill all willy-nilly. Obviously, when she gets kind of stunned or something, that's a good time to use it. But other than that, what are my opportunities? I guess when she throws the spear, the needle, whatever it is, like horizontally like Hornet did in the first game, then I can just sort of do it over where she throws the spear. But if I do that, then I sort of have to bait it, I think. It always goes where I am, and I just have to make sure I'm positioning myself right. Other than that, if I try to avoid doing too many fancy things, I can just sort of stand near her and attack. Can actually get a lot of hits in, but I can't attack too much, otherwise she'll just do the parry move. Well, even if she does that, we can get out of the way if we jump over her, right? I think. Okay, a bit too close. Okay, not too close to the wall either. She doesn't actually stand still for too long when she throws that thing. Well, sometimes stand still. I gotta catch her when she's stationary, that's it. Wrong way? I'm sorry. There's a parry button. We learned the silk skill cross stitch. Press R1. Bind silk around the needle to deflect enemy attacks, and instantly strike back. Silk skills can be equipped in the crest screen of the menu. I didn't know that's what we came here for. I'm glad I came back. I was just here to explore some kind of fun new area, but we got the parry button, I guess. Which I guess replaces the silk spear or the thread thing, but is this like the last one? It must be. Unless there's like another row. Which there could be. Deflective technique of creature spun from thread. Bind silk around the needle to deflect enemy attacks, and instantly strike back. Alright. That actually doesn't take too much silk. Oh wait, does that take the same amount? I think we have like 3 and then 2, or was it 4 and then 1? I think that only takes like 5 or however much of the silk bar normally takes for any other skill. Yeah, it wouldn't be anything different, I guess. Well, if that was all we got, I wouldn't be surprised, but... Wait, we're in the underworks. Okay, yeah, I think I mentioned before, I don't know everything about Act 2, just that it's very rude in a bunch of things. But other than that, I guess I did hear that there's multiple ways into Act 2. But when I heard about that, I thought that just meant like multiple ways into... to get to the judge, and then into the Grand Gate and all that, but like there's some kind of sequence-breaking way to avoid, I don't know, going around all this way to the far fields in Greymoor, that you could somehow make your way up this vertical shaft at the beginning of the game. Like that's the alternate way into Act 2. But I guess you can do it like through here? Damn. Oh, you can dash and jump. Learned a new skill. Other than the parry. Oh, C's open again. Does that go back? Because if it did, we could, like, explore up and down here. But I guess not. What's all this, then? Did we see this before? What is this room? I don't think we saw this. No, wait, this is a different place. It's not the Underworks. And it's not the Citadel? Because we... No, we don't have a map of the Citadel proper. I guess we only have it of the Grand Gate. I think. Oh cool, a memory locket. Yeah. Wait, don't we already have... Wait a second. No, this is the Coral Chambers then, okay. Okay, yeah, we entered the Coral Chambers last time through the Underworks, and... Wait, so what part of... Oh, I guess I have to rest at a bench here. Wait, what's this then? If this is a bench, then I guess this is the fast travel then, yeah. Give us the bench. Or no, this is... Oh, so they do use the Bell Beast here? Is that right? I guess so. Before we do any of that... We did go on long this episode just because I wanted to beat the boss, but... Yeah, in some strange way, this is like part of the Underworks over here on the right side. Even though that feels kind of weird. And somehow... this part of the map expanded, but there's still the mist. How? We went left. Out of Sinners Road into the mist, but I guess the mist must be the area above Sinners Road and under the Underworks. Which I thought might be the case, but it didn't exactly work out that way because of the weird Lost Woods shenanigans. Okay. Well, we're back here in Act 2, and that's all that matters. We can finally get back to storming the castle and all that. Before we do, now would be a good time to take a break.